guitar people who like to have feedback. Now, you're going to ask, why is he doing a pedal that's like, 2 years old? Well, because I like it. And things have happened with Digitech. Apparently, there's no more R&D happening. And a distributor here in Germany that I'm working with has picked them up. And they said, well, this is a new brand for us. We want to push it a little bit. So we're going through pedals that are a little bit older, but I'm happy because I never actually did videos for them. So the Frequout is a pretty damn brilliant pedal, which is over there, if Leslie is so kind to put it there. First of all, it's a beautiful design. It's just awesome. And if you look at it from the side, you can see it's not a very high pedal. It's not a giant pedal. It has a kind of normally sized, but not super high. Just a beautiful design. In, out, 9 volt over there. All pretty straightforward. Now, it does generate a virtual feedback. So as if you're getting close to your speaker and the guitar is kind of falling over into the harmonics and feedbacking. Now, why in the world would you want that? You could say, well, that happens to me all the time and I don't want it. Why is that something you would want? Well, it's very simple. Nowadays, we're working with in-ear monitoring. Monitoring on stage might be way down or even non-existent if you're using a Kemper XFX or a Helix, any kind of modeler. And you don't even have a cab on stage. Or maybe the cab is not close to you, so feedback doesn't happen. That's a great reason to use it. Another reason is it's controllable. You can actually control where it feedbacks and what the harmonic is. And when it does it. And I gotta say, it does it rather reliably. Now, how it's doing it, I don't know. Whether it's sampling and then pitch shifting digitally, or whether it's generating kind of like a synthy wave and putting that on top, I actually don't know. I don't know what it does or how it does it. I know what it does, but it does it beautifully. So, turning it on and off. But as you could see in the clip in the beginning, you can turn it to momentary, and then it only feedbacks when you actually step on the bypass. So since I'm playing guitar and it's not on the ground, we're gonna do momentary off. We already demonstrated that in the beginning. You can turn the dry or your guitar signal off, which creates really cool synthy things, which you cannot do synthy things. Maybe with coffee, the list both away. It generates really cool synthy keyboard kind of a stuff. Damn it. And then we go way past the whole feedback idea. But for now, we stay with that. The Onset, which is the big one right here on this dual knobby, the Onset says how quickly it comes in once it has reached a certain level. And gain is, I don't know. We'll figure this out. So right now it's on first, which means it's doing the original note and just sustaining it. So it can kind of like work like a Fernandez sustainer or the sustainy pickup. Or kind of ebowish, but not quite the same. I'm going with this guitar, which is a Music Man St. Vincent, into the pedal, into the Synergy Ecstasy module, which is pretty damn brilliant, on the blue channel right now. Not tons of gain, so it sounds like so. It is gainy. And of course, into the aux, Vintage 30 right now, and that's got some cool dual delay going on, because we're playing leads. So, I turn this on. And you can see on the lights beautifully that it feedbacks and how it comes in. Let's change the onset to kind of come almost immediately. I gotta tell you one thing right out of the gate. I'd rather have this than a sustainer pickup because it does the job. It's not expensive, and I don't have to change pickups on my guitars. I can play the pickups I want. So if I go to second, it'll probably jump to the second note. Second harmonic. It is ridiculously fun. So let's see what happens if I do this really slowly. It's amazing. It feels like it's actually feedbacking, but I'm fully in control of it. So what does gain do? Let's gain. It actually makes the feedback note kind of more singy, I guess. It's more like a sensitivity thing, so set it up to where it needs to be. And we move on. Third harmonic. I'm having fun. If you can't tell that, you're blind. The fifth harmonic. Really fun. Seventh. No. Now we're on natural low. So whatever kind of the guitar wants to go to naturally, but a low one. And natural high. Now, creatively using that in a production is just amazing. You have full control over the harmonics. And here in the studio, I don't really get feedback like that. I don't have those volumes. I'm not right in front of a cab. So this gets a lot of use. Now, the cool thing is turning off the original note. And then this happens. Now, of course, if you put the onset really short, you could play synthy kind of lines. Or do that with the subsetting. Okay. There's still, and I love that about it, some craziness and some unpredictability. Some unpredictability, which is what happens with feedback. So it's not only controllable, it has some of that, what's gonna go? And oh my God, I can't believe we just did that. So the price point of this is, I think, under $100 or something, or around 100. It's ridiculous. If you think that's a tool that can do something for you, get it. It's beautifully built. It's beautifully designed. It does the job, and it's ultra inspiring to play. You noodle over a track, and you're like, oh man, I wish I did that. And you push on it, and then and it's right there. It's all I can say. It's really, really cool. And the only thing on the market that does what it does, and most certainly as well as it does. Digitech, or the distributor that now took over Digitech, paid me for this video. You got to know this, but I mean, I can't fake the sounds. I can't fake the smile. If you think I can, well, then you're probably on the wrong channel. Thanks for watching. Please use my links below. That really helps a lot. That feeds the animals, and Leslie and puts gas in the tank. So thank you for doing that. Go to my Instagram. That also helps. The more people I have on all those platforms, the more I'm falling. The more the companies want to work with me, which means I can bring you things you want to see. So please support me in any way you can. Patreon, all that stuff. It really means the world to Leslie and me. Leslie's up there switching this. Thanks to Thomas for sending this to me. And we're going to say animals at the end, because that's what we say here.
Father, I have lost my way. I left the path I went astray. But I could have become someday. Father, have I lost my way?